Hi YouTube, this is Coolboss 2008 and right now we are back for another review, and this time it will be Toyworld's Bumblebee TW03. Alright, and this coincides also with the announcement for the MP21, which is the Masterpiece Bumblebee. Alright, according to the silhouette which we recently saw on the Transformers fandom forums, the mold is exactly the same. Alright, even in robot mode. Alright, I'll show you later. It's about the same mold. They both have the same mold. It's just that Toyworld is actually charging a bit less than the Takara version, but we shall see which one is much more superior when it comes out. Alright, let's get back to the review, and here you can basically see clearly his color schemes. He represents the G1 Bumblebee. Alright, and the color scheme is basically yellow, and windscreens are just painted blue. I'm a bit disappointed at this, because it could be a lot better. You can, if you have a see-through plastic or mirrors. Alright, here is the front of the vehicle mode. You have the headlights nicely done, the grille, the wipers, and also you have the detailing on the sides of the car. You can see the side mirrors, rear mirrors, even the door handles, and even the what I call that, the wheels, yes, are made out of a plastic, not rubber, and it's basically painted gray. Right, behind the vehicle you can see two headlights as well. You can see the B number plate. Alright, this is in red in color, and at the back here you can see even the exhaust, which will form his weapon later. Okay, and here you can still make out that his hands. You can still see his hands. His gun is still here. Okay, basically this is a nice representation of the Masterpiece Bumblebee that we have been longing for so long. Alright, but I feel that this is a masterpiece done right, or a version of a homage to the G1 Bumblebee, or the representation of him. They got it, Toyworld actually got it right. Alright, and just for its transformation wise, what you can do is basically turn this over. Let me zoom out a bit. Basically what you need to do is fold this out, the hands, fold this out, fold the exhaust in, and this will release the weapon. And this is the weapon for B. Alright, which is actually an accurate representation of the G1 Bumblebee. Okay, and it usually attaches at this side here, at this part here, when you put it in. Alright, and what you can do next, basically for this, come to the front, split the legs, but before that, come to this section, this assembly section here, raise this up, fold this front part in, and slide in the rear windows. Alright, and you notice the front of the transformation is exactly how you will transform the G1 Bumblebee, legs pushed inside. Okay, what next you will do is basically pull the leg out, straighten it, angle this down, fold this, lower this part here, fold it in, and this will actually pack in here. The same goes for the other leg. Straighten this up, and the joints are quite tight, so be careful not to break anything or any parts. Fold this down, and this will pack in here, and you have already the leg fully transformed. And rotate the leg here. Well, next what you need to do is basically come to this. Sorry, no, do not actually rotate it, just keep it as it is. Bring this assembly up, turn this way, bring up the head part here, straighten this out, and this chest piece will actually, this hole will actually collapse or pack into this part here. Do the same for the other one, and after that rotate the chest, rotate the chest plate and pack it inside. And next, what you need to do is rotate this part out. To align it properly. Over here. Raise the shoulder piece up. It clips into this piece here. Okay, and you have the hands fully transformed. And for the back part, you just need to actually move this part here slightly. And collapse this in. And this part, these two pieces will pack in to the back of the arms right here. Just right here, so it will just sit tightly. Alright, and now you have Bumblebee transformed in his robot mode. And here's a close-up look at his face. And if you notice, he's missing the Autobot faction symbol, as this is a third-party product. Alright, and you can actually put the weapon on his hand, which he will hold. And that's basically his review. Alright, right now I'm going to talk about his basically his articulation. You can actually rotate the head, and there's a light piping in the back of the head as well. The hands is on the ball joint, and his biceps you can rotate. And his basically his elbow is on the ratchet joint. You can actually rotate the wrist as well, or the hands. And his upper part of the leg is also on the ball joint. His knee is on a ratchet joint. And basically you can actually swivel the feet back and forth. Okay, and here is basically G1 Masterpiece Bumblebee. I would go as far to say that. Right, and here he is in front, sideways, at the back, the sides, and in front again. I would say this is the most anticipated figure for 2014. Alright, from the third party lineup. Alright, which you can also pose him in a variety of poses. Alright, and I would actually recommend you to pick this guy up. It's actually very nice figure to play with and transform. Okay, and and that's all for the review. And just a bit of update, I did actually tell you about the waist swivel as part of the articulation he has. And there's one more thing I forgot to show you. Basically, you need to flip this part in to this section here to actually make him stand properly. Okay, that was the last piece of transformation I did not show you earlier. And basically, over here, this is the silhouette, which is being actually shown by the T-formers and released by Takara just today. And as you can make out, it's actually almost exactly the same. Actually, it's exactly the same as the TW03 Bumblebee. Alright, I'll just let you guys decide on which Bumblebee you like, but personally I would actually get the Toyworld Bumblebee instead of the Masterpiece. But however, I will wait until the release first before I make any decisions.